In today's video, I'm going to talk about what benefits a good therapeutic massage has on your body while you're fasting. Today, I thought that the topic of the video is going to be a little bit different, but I just came from my 2 times a month therapeutic back massage and also the massage of my lymphatic system, I think it is. And I've decided to talk about what a good massage can do on your body when you're fasting. So I've been thinking, and maybe it would be a good idea for me to tell you a little bit of my background with the massage. I have been going to a masseuse since I was, I think, 20 or 21, and it was a woman, and she was basically I could say she was like, she was very gentle with my back, and I didn't really know what a good massage was until I met my masseuse. Now, this massage didn't last long. I think it was 15 minutes. I was visiting her once per month. But then when I had my second son, and something changed in my body, and it was obvious that I needed to do something about it, because my back was hunched. I was walking like this. I could not have a straight back anymore. And the other more urgent thing that happened was that my tailbone was collapsing, and this was very, very painful. I wasn't in pain when I was walking, but when I sat down or when I got up from the chair again, it was like my whole spine was being pulled back to the chair. It was really not very pleasant, and I could barely walk. So I did a little digging around, and I found a massage next to my house. It was, I think, 2 kilometers away, and I decided to give it a go. So I booked my first appointment, got there, and it was a man. And I said, okay, well, maybe he's going to give me a proper massage. He's going to be a little bit firmer with my muscles. And I was correct. And he told me that the therapeutic massage of my back, it can be done only once per week. That is the maximum. So I decided to go once every 2 weeks, and that I'm going to have a reaction when I come back home. So after an hour and a half, I was looking at the man, and I said, you look familiar. And he said, I should. And I was looking at him. I said, why? You really look familiar. And then we talked about it. He was smiling at me. And then we talked about it, and I found out that he was my motor instructor when I was doing my exam for my motorbike. So it was 10 years ago when I spent, I think, the 2 months with him on a motorbike, driving all over Slovenia and getting my points to get my driver's license for a motorbike. But that gave me the opportunity to get to know him a little bit better and to trust him more, because I trusted him when I was on my motorcycle, because he was a very good teacher. And this trust now transferred into our massage sessions. And he told me, he was brutally honest, and he told me, be careful next day. You're going to feel great today, but tomorrow you will be in pain. And I said, no way, I can feel, I feel perfect. I can sit straight again. I can move my neck from side to side. I couldn't do it before because of the breastfeeding and because of, holding the baby all day. And my baby was 7 months old, so he was not that little anymore. And he said, you will see you in 2 weeks. And when I got home that day, I felt like I was reborn. But the next day, it was exactly as he said. In the morning, when the baby started to cry, I went to the crib and I picked him up, and it was 10 centimeters from the bed. And I almost dropped him to the bed again because I was in such a pain in my back and in my lower back and in my tailbone. But the pain went away in about 2 days, and my posture improved, and my well-being improved. So I have been going to the same masseuse for the past 10 years, like clockwork, once a month, or now every 2 weeks. And this is just because of my back and my back pains, and because I sit all day at a computer and then I can come home and then I sit at a computer again. The only time that I do move is when I have to, cook lunch or dinner, or when I take the dog for a walk, or when we run around with the kids, but mostly I sit. So I've decided to see if the benefits of this massage are also transparent into my fasting period. Now, I didn't tell my masseuse that I was fasting. He already knew the back of my body, because you have to take your clothes off from the waist up. And when you lie on the table, he could see all of the imperfect skin, hanging from my bones and being fuller than I should be for my age. And I was wondering if he is going to notice that I will lose weight in 3 weeks, because the weight loss in 3 weeks when I am fasting is really radical, and you can see it all over my body. So if I go to him on the first day of my fasting, then I will go to him on the next session. It's going to be 14 days later, and then it should show. So I did a little experiment, and after 10 years, this year was the first time that he mentioned it. Now, I never asked him if he never noticed before or if he just didn't say anything, but this year he just said, "You look better." And I said, "I know. Have you been fasting again?" I said, "Yes." Good. And that's all that the topic that we are covering in our massage therapy sessions. But what I wanted to tell you today is the benefits that I saw of real therapeutic massage when I was fasting. Because when I'm fasting, if you saw any of my previous videos, you know that peace and quiet is something that I really treasure. And I am really looking forward of that one peaceful hour every 2 weeks when I can just lie on the bed, and have my back massaged. And this time when I went the first time, it was strange, because first of all, when you lay on your stomach, it is flat and it is not bloated, and I felt more of what muscles he was massaging. Also, my body was more pliable, if this makes any sense. So when I get off the table, when I am fasting, it is like I am reborn. I feel lighter already because there is no food in me, but I also feel lighter on my feet because of the massage. My back hurts less, and I am not as tense as I am when I am eating. I don't know what the correlation is. I have no idea, but this is how it feels like. And also, one other problem that I am facing most of my fasting periods in this 28 years that I have been fasting is that I will get bloated and I will get swollen. I don't know why. I am not ingesting any salt. Maybe it's because of the autophagy when the body is clearing out dead and damaged cells. Maybe that's it. But maybe my lymphatic system is working overtime. That could be it as well. But it is very difficult, even though you're losing weight and you're losing fat, it is very difficult to put on shoes, especially tennis shoes, and go for a walk. But after I have a massage, and especially after I have this lymphatic system massage, I hope this is how it is pronounced, and I hope that I mean the same thing, that is truly what he is massaging. But to paint a picture, the best massage of my lymphatic system is at the back of the legs, you know, from the ankles up to the knees and up to the thighs, because I am sitting all day basically, and I get this knots in the back of my knees, and sometimes these knots are so bad that I cannot even kneel properly. You know, you cannot squat because you have this little knots in the in the lymphatic glands or veins that are blocking up the flow of the lymph liquid. So when he massages these points, the massage is really painful. Usually I am hitting the mattress underneath me because the pain is incredible. But afterwards, when he goes through the motions for, I don't know, 10 minutes on one leg, the pain goes away. And also the knots go away. And the next morning, when I put on the shoes, I cannot believe it that the shoes are too big. It's incredible what one massage of this particular kind can do on your body and the swollen feet or swollen joints. So that is one massage that I usually have at the beginning of my fasting period and also in the middle of my fasting period as much as possible, because it is a good idea to to make the fluids more fluid, if you know what I'm talking about. Today's video is really interesting because I am really struggling with the medical terms. I have not looked them up, and I will, and maybe if there are any problems, I will link the correct words above me. But I would just like to tell you that the massage is a great idea overall. But to have a great massage when you are fasting, it relaxes the body, it improves your posture, and it also lessens the bloatiness and the swollenness of my joints and of my legs as well. So if you're fasting, if you're thinking about fasting, maybe start thinking about I don't know, mentioning this to your massage therapist if you have one, or if you don't, then start looking around. This is a great this is the great habit to get into, and your body will thank you, because a massage, as relaxing as it is, you and I both know that in today's world we are all sitting too much. Our necks hurt because we are on our phones and we are writing the texts, and even if we are just reading a book, we never read it like this. We always read it like this, and you know, the neck hurts. And then maybe the surface of our bed is not as optimal as it should be, and maybe our pillows are too fluffy, and that additionally improves our posture. So think about getting a good massage at least once a month, and tell me in the comments if it helped with your posture and with your well-being overall. So this video was a little bit different. I am out of my comfort zone, at least where my, at least with medical terms, but I hope that you get the message that I'm trying to send you. So anything that you do for your body, if it's a walk, if it's a massage, or even if it's a 3-week fasting period, your body will thank you, and maybe future you will thank me as well. If you'd like to know more about the benefits of prolonged fasting, I have made a series of videos, 5 to be precise, and each of the videos touches on one specific topic. One is about the scientifically proven benefits. One is for the benefits of the body, of the mind, of the health, of how much weight you lose. So it is a very interesting watch if you would like to know more. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.